Alright, so now this shack is built by a man named Harry Dover back in 1881. Harry Dover was a miner up at the Silver King mine, but one day while he was at work, earthquake crushes down a whole bunch of rubble right down top of good old Harry, caused him to just be a little bit stuck. So he starts hopping on home on one leg, because all his co-workers, they managed to get him on out, but he did lose his leg in that process. But you see, as I said, he is hopping down on one leg just like this. So you just see him hopping on down just like this, all the way home. And now, Harry Dover calls out to his son, tells him to give him a nice strong piece of wood, but let's just say his son is just a little bit dumb inside the head. Now his son comes back home with just a little dinky piece of wood, causing Harry Dover, when he makes himself a peg leg, just to be a little bit short. So you got Harry Dover just leaning on over like this, one super long leg and one super short one. So we just see him just like all over the place. And now, come on up in here. Now this is where you might feel a little bit different. Now, Harry Dover built this gambling room because, as I said, he did not have a job no more. So he told everybody that this ramp that I'm currently standing on is easier going up than just going right back down. Come on, try it out. There you go. Just go up the ramp, buddy. There you go. Go up and go right up against the wall. It feels a little weird being up there, huh? Now go ahead and start coming right back down. There you go. Now let's go right back up there for me. Now what I want you to do, which pocket do you think these balls are going to roll? Alright, well if I just do a quick little roll like this, that was not supposed to happen. Sometimes this little table like So now in this room we have the room of Eileen Dover. Eileen Dover, she had this very special broomstick. She would put it up in just a little way like this, to where it would just stand up on its own, just like that. But now she also had her favorite chair exactly right here. Now she did everything in this chair, eating, sleeping, reading, and even dying inside of this chair. Reason is that she just could not get up out of it too easily. The women back in the day, they had to wear these real long dresses going down to the ankles, so they had to hold their dresses down just like this, and had to exactly try their absolute hardest to get out. She followed over. She wanted to be a magician so badly one day she dropped out of school in kindergarten. Which did, she told her teacher, she makes the balls go down the ramp just like that, she'll get to stay in school. But if she just so happens to make them go up the ramp exactly just like this, she will get to stay home. See that? Wow. That top one down here, they had a son named Ben Dover. So what Ben Dover did, he was out playing one day, found a good old-fashioned magical water faucet right here. Always flowing an unlimited source of water. Never running out, even after hundreds of years. Now we also have our special. It's very cracked and leaky. It's never flowed over once in its life. Now, on our way out of here, I just want to show you real quick my little family of albino bats. I found them on my way to work this morning, so I decided to catch them and lock them up in this cage. You see our little albino bats right there hanging upside down on that branch. We have Louisville Slugger and the Baby Ruth. Now what they want you to do is go ahead, stay safe, have a good home run, and I hope that this tour is knocked out of the park as best as it can be.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, swing on out.
Howdy, folks. This is Hard Rock Harris, and I'm here with Mrs. Annie Rickard, two miners from Calico's heyday. We would like to welcome you aboard the Calico and Odessa Railroad.
Howdy there, folks. You all please stay seated as we take a ride together along the back country of Old Calico. As we go around this first curve, notice the miners' cabins built along the canyon walls. As crude as they appear, they were ideal for protecting us from the hot summers and cold winters here at Calico, and perfect for the independent types who like to fend for themselves. Of course, many miners stayed in boarding houses, mainly for modern conveniences, like home cooking. A tradition that continues to this day.
As we round this next curve, look to the left of the engine and notice the pile of rocks painted white with a white marker on top. This including well-known towns such as Virginia City, Bodie.
That particular train was called the Waterloo Mine Company Railroad, and a spur was run off of it that went right up Calico's.
This large area to the left of the train was where some of the miners lived. There is still one surviving wall out there. It's outlined in white. Beyond the mountain, to the northeast, was East Calico, where among others, the big Bismarck mine was. There was a little community out there with a store and a saloon. The Stacy brothers carried mail the mile and a half between Bismarck and Calico, even training their dog Dorsey to do it for them. To that crossbar, and have it walk round and round, which caused the steel ball to drag over and crush the ore before it was taken to a processing mill. Of course, by the 1880s, this method was kind of old-fashioned, but it was still a respectable way of making sure every bit of silver was scraped up.
With the water-filled boilers.
Another one.
We ventured into town for supplies and relaxation. There are actually 5 buildings on Main Street that have been standing since the 1880s, when it was a bustling place.
Calico was a real town for about 20 years. We had a post office, school, courtroom, newspapers, and a slew of stores. Not to mention quite a few saloons, I can promise you that. Luckily, we even had doctors, lawyers, and a justice of the peace.
My favorite place was the town hall, where we had dances and all kinds of entertainment.
Those were dandy, huh? Now as we get closer to the train depot, take a look down into the gully to the left of the train. These ruins are from the Chinatown, where almost 40 Chinese lived and worked at Calico during the boom years. Amy did laundry for the miners and
Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Maggie Mine, one of the most historic in Southern California. Before your journey into the mine, we'll give your eyes a chance to get accustomed to the dark as we give you a mini education on the type of minerals Calico is famous for. We use black light